talk to me a little bit about your history with the game, your first experiences with making your own settings, and like what motivated you to do that? Why has that been something you come back to over and over again?
Right. For me, ironically, I came into the game from a homebrew standpoint. Like when I was first introduced to the game, there weren't modules being run. The very first game I ever participated in as a player was a really, really shitty homebrew game, and inspired me to start dungeon mastering. So I was like, it has to be better than this. Like, this can't be the game everyone keep hearing about. And so I started running my own game with a few of my friends. And at the time, I really wasn't aware that modules were a thing. I just had the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Player's Handbook, and that was about it. And so it was like, okay, I guess I have to make up a world now. And it was a really terrible world. And, everyone who starts in that amorphous void back then, especially, like, it's not going to be great. But I did later on when I realized there were modules, I was like, oh, that would have been so much easier from that point. And then I started reading through them and was like, okay, it's good to know that at least eventually, when I got more comfortable with my world building, I wasn't that far off from the kind of things that were being presented in these modules. And I think that's for those who want to do a homebrew world, if you haven't run a module or at least haven't read modules, I recommend it because it does give you an idea of a general structure to prepare for sessions and the kind of things in the world you might want to create, in the world to be prepared for when these things come up. It's not by any means a blueprint because everything is its own unique scenario. But yeah, so I came into it from a standpoint of kind of not knowing any better. And
that's an amazing superpower. I really can't recommend not knowing any better. It's like an incredible gift to not put that judgment on yourself, to be like, I don't know how this is supposed to work. I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to hear you say that. I was very similar in terms of I played with my brothers a lot when I was a kid, and when we were like 6 or 7, we had this thing called Weird World, which was just literally drawing strange lands, beasts. Our incredibly supportive parents put them all over the walls, and when they did that, that was just the floodgates opening until it was like, we're talking like maybe 100+ drawings over the walls of like islands, lands, this, that. So being introduced to D&D was like, oh, you're saying there's a system to represent decision-making and chance in these lands we've already made up?
Oh, no.
And we're like, yeah, hell yeah, that sounds great.
This explains so much.